times that everyone. Don't you just love it when technology doesn't work? Let's try that again. Hello. I hope everyone is doing well. As you can see, slightly different start. I haven't pre-assembled this one. This is the Warhammer Plus Assassin exclusive miniature that I am painting. And yeah, I thought I would try it sort of in sub-assemblies instead. And I thought I would show off how I'm going to do that a little bit more. So I'm starting with the sprue instead of a fully done model. Yeah. And hopefully we won't get any more technical issues. Hey, Indy. Hey, sorry, I was reading what you were saying. Hey, Magic. Welcome in, guys. I hope you're both doing well. I have had a lot of tech issues in the past couple of days. So I apologize for the lack of streams. I knew it was going to be a quiet week, but I didn't quite mean it for it to be this quiet. So as you can see, I've not built this model. I'm going to be partly building it and then painting it in stages. Just because it gives me a bit of a better final finished product. But I hope everyone's doing well. I hope you're having a lovely weekend. I hope you can hear me okay, because my microphone was being terrible. Did you model? Nice. Very nice. I'm doing okay. I've had a long week, as usual. Yeah, I've had a lot of tech problems this week. So I'm a little bit treating my PC with kid gloves at the moment. Looking forward to a couple of days where I'm not streaming, so that I can sort it out and work out what exactly is happening here. Yeah. Just doing a little bit of assembly. So you'll see me use things like hobby knives and stuff. Just, trust everyone in chat, but anyone who's watching at home on VOD, please be careful with any sharp knives and scalpels. If you don't know proper knife safety, please use something less dangerous. Scalpels are designed to cut skin. Hobby scalpels are no less dangerous than the things used by doctors. I've been trained in knife safety for a great number of years, which is why I'm confident and competent in using them. Alrighty, I think I've got the wrong part number. Yeah, was Detective Hildy? Maybe. I think it's two things. One was the I don't know if you saw the tweet I put out about the news and interests thing in Windows causing a memory leak. I think it's partly that and partly just because I've got kind of a few pretty old components at this point. My CPU is at least 5 years old, if not older. Which in PC terms is, is old. Especially recently, there's been quite a few big changes. So I need to look at upgrading some components soon. But that's coming after my next tattoo. Okay. I'll put the head on, and I think that'll be the first stage. Head, and then that other arm, and that will be the first stage that I'm painting to. So I'm taking a lot of care with this because it's going to be a display piece, and it's actually my partner's model as well. This isn't technically my model. So it might be 2 streams, it might be 1. I'm not going to promise anything with this one. But I really wanted to paint this model. It's gorgeous. Really, really gorgeous model. That's the throne with crowdfunding. Well, I do have the laptop on there, Andy, with crowdfunding. At the moment, I don't know exactly what parts I'm going to need, which is why I've not done anything like crowdfunding wise. I might change that in the future. I don't know. Like I said, at the moment, it's not my priority, but it might need to move up the priority list. Okay. I'll figure it out. Okay. Oh, they really took one look at this and went monopose, huh? No variations. Okay. It's alright, I will figure it out. I'm not in the biggest rush to do this. Okay. What I'm currently going to focus on is painting this model the best I can. To do that, I need to find a particular paint. Where'd you go? Where did the paint go? There it is. But yeah, I do need to make some updates on Throne, and some of you may be interested to know that I am part of a Throne beta. It's a new service that Throne are testing, where basically, if I get over certain thresholds of gifts, so if I get gifts worth over a certain amount of money, Throne will then top up that amount. So if I get gifts worth over $200, they're going to give me an extra 20. And I think the next one is 500, and they'll give me 50, and then 1,000, they'll give me 100, kind of thing. So yeah, they're doing that. That's going to be running as a test until Halloween. So if you like, again, there's no pressure, but if you want to contribute to anything on Throne and help me with that, please do feel free. Now is a good time. Anything that I get on Throne will be reinvested back into the stream, so it'll go towards giveaways, towards stream upgrades, towards new components, that sort of thing. So everything helps. But obviously only give what you can afford to. And please don't feel pressure to do so. Right, I'm just trying to find the right brush for this, and then I can actually get started on the painting. Okay, I think this is going to be the best one. Okay. Again, like I said, no pressure at all. I am just making you all aware of what's going on behind the scenes. This whole transparency thing that I'm doing. I don't know how it works for other creators, but for me, I like to be completely transparent with you all. The merch store will also be going down after this stream. Temporarily. It's just so that they can make some updates, because it's still got some details that need updating, and to do that they need to reset the store. So it'll be going down for a couple of weeks probably, while they reset the store and while I re-upload everything. So please bear with me while that happens. I will try to have that back up for the charity events that are taking place in a couple of weeks' time. A Death Scythe Throne. It is, yeah. I stumbled across that one, and I love the idea of doing bigger Gundams. So that was the one that I took a shine to the most. You know me, I'm always looking for new ideas, and that one was one of the few that I found that wasn't a payout option. So that one would actually be one that I could get sooner rather than waiting for a payout. Okay. Some base coating down. Yeah, I will probably do a proper Throne update next week. Oh my goodness. Magic! Thank you so much for the contribution. The laptop, I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. It's broken. It's not broken. Yeah, the laptop and things like that will basically help me stream more. because it means I'll be able to work on stuff when I'm not actually able to sit at my desk for any reason. So stuff like that is so important. So thank you. It's also something that I'll probably be taking with me a lot if I am able to go back traveling again in the future. So I will be using that a huge amount, despite working from home. Okay. Thank you so much, Magic. I really do appreciate that. Okay. Are you still working on that model that you showed me the other day, Magic? Is that the one that you're working on today? Okay. I don't know why the light's super weird today, so I'm putting on the lamp so I've got a better look at this. It's sunny outside, but it's really dingy in here today. Yes, it's the same one? Awesome. That is really cool to hear. Because that model was looking amazing. Okay. So then we go up, and I really should have grabbed this before I started. I'm going to be using a lot of Black Templar contrast paint. This is quite a dark and dingy colour. Like just in general, it's quite a dark model. There's going to be a lot of dark contrast paints going over the top of regular paints to make it look more kind of an industrial look. More soot-stained and grimdark, you know? So this is just a rough first layer. Decide whether to level Black Mage or Astrologian. I'm always curious about Astrologian. Or Astrologian. I don't know how to pronounce it. But that one. I like the idea of it. It seems one of the more unique classes for Final Fantasy. So my vote's for that one. Just because it seems cool. Oh, you lost a piece, Magic? I'm sorry to hear that. That always sucks. I hope your brother is able to 3D print them for you. Okay, don't forget to do the underside. Okay. And I know it kind of seems a little bit pointless to paint black on black on black, but you will understand soon enough. Black is one of the hardest colours to get looking good. Okay. There you go. Draw cards for damage to my allies. Interesting. I don't know, healers... I'm very, very hit and miss with healers. Sometimes I love them, sometimes I just don't enjoy any of them. I think if I were to play a healer, it would probably be Black or White Mage in Final Fantasy. Just because I like kind of combat medics more than anything else. Don't worry, Indy, I haven't forgotten about Final Fantasy. It will happen, but I'm just taking a break while I have other priorities. Okay. You taking a day off tomorrow? Nice. I hope you enjoy your day off, Magic. And Hextred, that's right. It's a dude vibing inside a statue's head. The the Vindicare assassin. So welcome in. I hope you're having a good weekend. So I'm painting in sub-assemblies today, which is not what I normally do. And this is partly just because of how many layers there are on the model. Kind of makes it easier for me to do a good job, rather than trying to fight my way between other bits. Just a quick little dry brush on there. Just evening out some of these areas. And keep them upright. Yeah, regen on a tank is awesome. Just no matter what game you're playing. From a tank perspective, just having this constant tick over of health coming in, it just makes tanking so much easier. Especially in boss fights. Because boss fights, you typically have a steady tick of damage coming in. So if you've got that steady tick of health coming in as well, it kind of evens it out a bit. Makes it easier for you to deal with things. Okay. Yeah, next week, in terms of what's coming up, there's going to be a couple of interesting things that I've got planned. What date are we on? So it'll be the run up to my next charity run as well. So from the 10th onwards, I'll be doing more charity streams with the WWF. But I've got a couple of new to the channel games that I want to try out. I'm going to be starting on YouTube streams now as well. So those are going to be a little bit different. They're not going to be the longer streams that I do here. They're going to be kind of story games. So I'll probably do like 1 or 2 hours at most on there. And it will be, one chapter of a Telltale game, or, one night on Mortuary Assistant kind of thing. So it will be mainly story games. It'll be mainly episodic games like that. And that's partly because of, my own time constraints. And partly so that when I leave them there as a video, they're kind of making a bit more sense and are a little bit easier to enjoy. I see. So that goes in like that. Is it? No. What? It does actually go in like that. So yeah, I hope you all can join me for the YouTube streams. I'll also be doing, just the regular Twitch streams, regular uploads, all that sort of thing. My idea is to kind of get a bit more into a routine with that by the end of the year. So you'll all be able to predict where I'm going to be live or releasing stuff. America has Aurora. I want to get to Gunbreaker. I haven't unlocked it yet. I think that's partly why it's taken me so long to get back into Final Fantasy. Because of just how much of a slog it is to get to the class I actually want to play. And don't get me wrong, I'm enjoying the, the Marauder and the Warrior and all that jazz, but it's not what I signed up to play. And it's a bit frustrating that it's, it's not more accessible. Right, and the backpack as well. Yeah, next week is going to be a bit of a test. Streaming on YouTube for the first time. Going back to a familiar game. I'm super keen on the game that I'm going to be streaming. It's one that I've done on Twitch before, but it's one of my favourite games. So that'll be exciting. And yeah, just generally, lots to look forward to. That's a take fancy. Like I said, at the moment, Indie, I'm not going to be doing Final Fantasy for a while. I think honestly I just need a bit of a break from MMOs and how kind of intense they can get. Which is ironic because one of my current favourite kind of wind down games at the moment is Green Hell. Which is weirdly relaxing for a game that has hell in the title. But yeah, I'll be back on Final Fantasy in the future. I don't know exactly when, but it will happen eventually. Okay, there we go. So I think that's all, as far as I'm going to assemble it for a little bit. I'm going to get on with painting. So we've gotten this far. It's not this colour that I'm after. Where's that colour gone? Playing Spot the Colour again today, which is just always fun. There we go. Greenhouse sounds like a jungle-based zombie survival. You're not far off, indeed. It's a hardcore survival game where you're dropped in the Amazon. So you're dropped there. You have to manage your food, water, sanity, and survive against, poisonous creatures, angry, indigenous people. Snakes, spiders, scorpions, poisonous food, ants. There's a lot of things that want to kill you. but it's also so beautiful. And just really, really gorgeous environment. And you know, you build and craft, and you learn your way around the little patch of jungle that you find yourself in. It's just a really gorgeous game. But it's very unforgiving. If you want to see some of it, Fest streamed it not too long ago. So you get a good idea of like the permadeath situation. If you check his VODs. Or I might be streaming it myself in the future. If that's something that folks are interested in. But it's a huge amount of fun, especially if you can get a group of people together. Thoroughly recommend it if you're into survival games. Yeah, kinda. It's more like the forest with a slightly different story to it. There is a story mode for Green Hill. I've not played it. I've been having too much fun with the basic just survive aspect of it at the moment. But yeah, there is a story mode. Just if you enjoy survival games at all, you'll enjoy Green Hill. Ignore that. This is glorious. Stretchy mozzarella. Can't beat a good pizza. I had one the other day, so I am at my quota of junk food already for this week. Having said that, I really want to order sushi tonight. I can't afford it, but I want to. I don't know. I have weird taste in junk food at the moment. The forest that nobody play with. That's the thing. I think a mark of a good survival game is you don't mind playing solo. To me, anyway. That's the mark of a really good survival game. I haven't played the forest myself. But I'm a huge fan of survival genre in general. I can't remember if I actually even own the forest at the moment. I think I do. But Green Hell is like a more brutal version of the forest. It's also kind of more realistic, I think. More grounded in what you would actually need to do. There's just something I find deeply satisfying about the both kind of what feels like realism and the kind of simplicity of it all. Like, I honestly don't think I would mind too much if I had to spend my entire day, like, foraging or maintaining my hand-built accommodation or whatever. As much as I, love the internet and conveniences of modern life, it also comes with things like taxes, which are just objectively shit. Let's face it. Nobody likes paying taxes. Price one? Yeah, it's on the list to play. I'll get around to it eventually, I'm sure. I'm just not in a hurry for it at the moment. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I'm glad you two enjoy it. It does look like a lot of fun. I'm with the Imperial Guard fighting off Xenos. Funny you should mention that, Indy. Darktide. You've more or less described Darktide. It's, which is the game that I am hoping I can afford later on in the month. It's basically Vermintide 2, but you're part of the Guard, fighting off Xenos and Chaos and all sorts. So I'm super, super excited about that. Can't wait. It's going to be amazing. I got completely hooked on Vermintide 2. I'm going to be completely hooked on Darktide if it's even half as good. It's gonna be great. But no, an open world Warhammer survival would also be pretty amazing. Yeah, they drop you on one of the planets. Maybe it's being overrun with gene stealers, maybe it's orcs, maybe it's all of the above. And you just gotta survive. Nothing but your cardboard armor and your torch. Our buddy here is starting to come to life a little bit more, which is awesome. And I'm sure an Imperial assassin would love to know that they're being called Little Buddy. Shh. I got heretic in the name for a reason. Alright. So I'm just putting in that. But yeah, I did have something else that I wanted to talk about, but I honestly can't remember what it was. Send you the work in progress? Awesome. I love seeing magic. But yeah, super keen on Dark Tide coming out soon. I think that's at the end of September. So I'll be streaming that when it does arrive. There's the Wandering Village, which I'm really keen to get a hold of, which looks amazing. I got a couple of new chill games as well. So there's one that's been going around some of the larger streamers that I follow, which is actually really nice and chill and a bit different. So it's like a beer brewing sim, which is, you know, surprisingly comfy to do, but there's not a lot to it. Like, you kind of sitting around waiting a lot of the time. So it's kind of one of those things that if I was ever going to do a just chatting stream, I'd probably play that in the background while we chat kind of thing. What else? Yeah, there's a couple of cute, you know, Stardew Valley style sims. There's the Chocolatier coming out from Concerned Ape. We haven't got a release date for it yet, but I can't wait for that. You know that I'm going to be playing that a huge amount. Okay. Yeah, lots of games to be excited about. So I think, because I've got a couple of weeks off work coming up due to just having lots of stuff offline that I need to do, like, you know, friends' weddings and things like that this month. Lots of people getting married in October for some reason. There might be some extra streams. Some, you know, like bonus off schedule type streams. I'm not sure how it's going to pan out at the moment. It might be that I actually end up doing fewer streams than I plan. I hope not, but it might be. So I'll keep you all posted. But the next couple of couple of weeks really, are going to be a little bit schedule heavy for me. There's going to be a lot of moving parts offline for me. Thank you. Sunhaven bit VR. I'd love that. That'd be so cute. I don't actually own a VR headset or anything, but Sunhaven in VR would be so cute. I'd play it. There's a new Sunhaven update actually, which I might play next week on stream for you all. But yeah, there's... And of course it's Halloween soon, it's spooky season, so I want to play a few horrors, a few kind of witchy, spooky kind of games. This is going to be more of that coming up. There's also so yeah, lots to look forward to. Busy, but lots to look forward to. I think I can actually turn this off now. Is that still right for you all? Yeah, perfect. Just hiding my eyes a little bit. Okay, now you got the assassin skull there. Okay, retired Space Marine starts a farm. Cute. That'd be funny. I don't know, I love the idea of a kind of, you know, life sim in the 40k universe, but honestly people don't live that long for it to really be able to happen. You know, it's not exactly a forgiving environment to be in. There's so much paint on that brush. How? Okay. And then these two lines here too. Why am I kart racing? I don't know. one of the things I want to sort of, I'll probably start focusing it more in the new year. Once I'm a little bit more comfortable with my current schedule, but I do want to start doing more with other people on stream again. Yeah, so that there is that, like, I don't know, just that space for people to join if they want to. I haven't been able to do it, just mainly because it's so much to kind of keep track of. And you'll know it's not been the easiest year. But it is something I'm working on. Okay. Just tidying up a little bit. Okay. No, I'm just oh crap. Okay, goodbye paintbrush. Don't know what happened there. I'm just conscious of the fact that it's been a long time since I streamed with other people. And yeah, kind of like anything, it's a skill as well. It's never going to get easier if I don't practice. Right. Okay. I'm having too much fun adding little details to this and not actually focusing on what I'm meant to be doing. And I'm getting attacked by a mallet. Anyway, off you go. I'm looking forward to this year, and probably a lot of last year as well, was kind of lost to, you know, the gentle rebrand, the updates, changes, health issues, all that kind of thing. I'm looking forward to starting to make more progress again next year. To really sort of settle into the schedule, to kind of get back to what I want to do with this. I don't know, it feels like too long since I was able to be consistent. I love the sunglasses, Indy. Uh-oh, magic sipping. I hope it's a tasty beverage. Okay. To be fair, I should probably also hydrate in a moment. Have a very early night. No worries, Indy. No worries. Thank you for stopping in. I hope you have a lovely restful night. Thank you for the hydrate magic. Definitely helps. I have got some peach iced tea. A little bit of a caffeine boost. Because it is only 11 in the morning for me. It's only 11. I've only been up a couple of hours. And I didn't get much sleep last night. But take it easy, Indy. Thank you again for stopping in. I appreciate it. As always. Okay. And next, so I need to do this next. Let me go to the side. So a lot of Warhammer painting is just, or just mini painting in general, is just flipping your model over and doing exactly what you've just spent half an hour doing on the other side of it. It's a lot of repetition in some cases. It's this stuff here. Hey, going and Soul Magic? No worries. Thank you so much for stopping in. I really appreciate it. I hope you have a restful day as well. You take care too. And I will check out those pictures as soon as I can. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day, Magic. And thank you again so much for everything. I do appreciate it. Alrighty. What can that look like? I'm just giving these a quick coat. I'm not entirely sure how much these will show, but I want to make sure that they're still looking good. Okay, the handle is this, I think. I appreciate it, Magic. Okay. I'm just going here and doing a little bit of Storm Vermin over black. And it's just to sort of give a little bit of wear on the handle. It's an assassin. He probably uses his weapons quite a lot. Okay. Taking out that. Now the rare splashes colour in this. Apparently it goes on super watery today. Okay. I love how this assassin's coming together. It might take me longer than I thought it would. Didn't realise quite the level of detail that I would have to go into on this one. that's fine. This means I can finish it next week. Right. I just need to do a bit more red. Because it turns out that is red. And this is red. So in a beautiful twist of irony, I'm using Wordbearer's red for this to start with. Don't know why, but I kind of love using Chaos named paints on Imperial figures. I have an entire force of sisters, their primary colour being Phoenician purple, named after the Phoenix or Fulgrim. And honestly, I love the purple, but at the same time, I'd be lying if I said the fact that it wasn't a heretically named colour didn't appeal to me. Okay. I'm switching colours again. I'm sure there are painters out there who switch colours less frequently, but I swear I end up switching colours every 2 seconds with models like this. So that I can get them right. Okay. I'm adding highlights. I don't know how well they'll stick, but I'm adding them in now. Because it's easier to highlight them when I've got better access to the parts. And I think seeing all the Golden Demon entries for this year, it's kind of inspired me to kind of want to push my techniques a little bit. Get a little bit more technical with my painting. So getting there. It's getting there. Trying not to be too critical while it's still very early stages. So, going back to this. Just doing a quick swipe of Null Oil, mainly to get those details back in this sort of area here. It's kind of a little bit easier to work with than trying to fine line those details myself. Okay, that's a bit better. It's all well and good being able to see the details close up, but most people aren't looking at the model from a handful of millimeters away. Okay, we got another one here. Have I got all the clips and buckles, I think? Maybe? Need to get that skull. Might be time to add a couple more parts. When I say more parts, I mean one more part. Because there's a few belt straps and buckles that go into this that I wanted to paint before it was attached, due to the way it sits. But now I've got those sorted, I think I'd be more comfortable adding this in. I'm just trimming this part a little bit. A little bit of excess sprue on there. So we're adding just this little pistol, and that is going right up on the leg here. There we go. It's a little bit better. So it's coming along quite nicely. Obviously there's some uneven parts that still need a little work. Still, I'd call that battle ready, you know? Tabletop ready. Not quite the standard I'm going for, but it's not bad. That's fine. The standard I'm going for takes time, much like all good things. And honestly, this model's got so many details in there. I'm happy to take the time, just so that I can admire all the details properly while I'm painting. Okay. Nope, not that one. Gonna go with this one, I think, for the grip. So it's not 100% perfectly faithful to the box art, but it's gonna be close. So on the box art, this is actually green, so it's the Incubi Darkness colour that I've been using on the main body. But I prefer the contrast given by using slightly different colours there. Which is fine. It's the beauty of Warhammer. You don't have to paint it the same as everyone else. Okay. Ethernet cabling red. Again, not like it is on the box art. I think on the box art it's just plain old black. But I'm just doing this for dramatic effect, to be honest with you. And we can always paint over it in black if it looks better that way afterwards. But for now, I like it in red. A little bit of colour in that area. Do these in nice shiny gold, I think, or brass actually. This is Rune Lord brass. It's honestly one of my favourite metallics to use at the moment. Super forgiving and goes on really nicely over silver for this gorgeous, slightly old brass that I'm doing. Let's make something look antique in one easy step. Rune brass. And then on this side too. There we've got the bright brass grapple punching through. That's a really nice detail, that. I don't know why, but in my head this is kind of the same caliber of assassin that took out, you know, Kurz. I think that was a Calixus, though, that took out Kurz. I may be wrong. Maybe a bit of Vindicare. I think it was a Calidus. Either way, it feels like the same caliber, you know. Something. A little bit of highlighting, I think, for our friend. Unfortunately, due to how this is gonna work, does mean a lot of Wordbearer's Red will eventually be covered. That's fine. It'll be our secret. Okay. I'm just going over, and this is a bit of Mephiston Red. It's a little bit brighter, but it's not so bright that it overwhelms the model. It's kind of what I want. So I'm just brightening up a little bit. It's sort of a highlight, sort of a relayering. I'm kind of focusing on areas where light would naturally hit with this, and then leaving the areas that would be in shadow as Wordbearer's Red. to kind of give that highlighted appearance. Then I'm also going to switch up brushes for just a moment. I'm going to go in the eye area as well with this. So I go right in there, and I'm getting that nice defined bright shape. In the eyeballs. I want to go over this white again with another layer of... This is actually an old pot of ceramite white that I'm using. Just because it's such a good white. I'm going in and I'm just tidying up areas where it's a little patchy or doesn't quite reach the edges that it needs to. There you go. So I know I blocked a little bit on the top there. That's nice and easy to solve. Switching back to the brush that I've been using, the STC layer. Surprisingly difficult to say that one. And then I just go back in there with a little bit of Abaddon black. There we go. That face area is looking mighty tidy. And that new holster is ready for some highlights. The first weapon in the holster, you can only really see the grip, so I'm not doing too much on that. But the actual leather itself, it's the same treatment as all the other bits. Okay. Just going around on these edges. Oops, that was a bit fat. That's fine. We can do a chunky highlight on this guy and tighten it up later on. Okay, that's him so far. Alright. Looking at this, how does this sit on? Okay. So we got two other bits as well. Well, three more pieces to add to the model. I'm just going to take them off the sprue so we can take a look at them. This one here. So this is eventually going to become the part that... So it's kind of going to sit in like this. Anyway, so there's the front of the statue. And then there's another part to the halo as well. Kinda roughly like that. So I think I might leave that for part 2. I'm kind of getting to the point where I need to stop today, unfortunately. But that does mean, on the plus side, there's going to be more of this. I'm really enjoying this model. It's beautiful. You want to know what it's going to look like towards the end? That's what we're working on right now. That's what we got. That's hopefully what we're going to have at the end. So we got a ways to go. But I'm fine with it. It's going to be fun. But yeah, I'm going to leave it there for today. Sorry for kind of shorter stream. But yeah, I've got to take a break. There isn't anyone I can raid at the moment because everyone's kind of gone to bed. But I'll be live again next week. Keep an eye on Twitter for all the information. And yeah, thank you all so much for joining me. Hope you all have a wonderful day or night wherever around the world. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you all very soon. Bye for now, folks.